Hi everybody, welcome to my crazy frugal life. I have a peppermint tea while I'm doing dinner in my favorite cup. I am an army mom. My oldest kid and my boyfriend's son are both deployed. We have 10 months left and I'm counting down the days till they both get to come home. Alright, for this Friday we are having a taco pasta. It's supposed to be done in the Instant Pot, but I'm doing it on the stove. We're having fried okra and squash with onion. Alright, this is the squash and the onion. There's the ground beef. For the taco pasta, calls for 1 pound of ground beef, a medium onion diced, rotini pasta, diced tomatoes, a can of corn that's drained, diced green chilies, 1 packet of taco seasoning, but I used the big one because it's cheaper. 3.5 cups of water, taco blend shredded cheese, salt, pepper, and green onions to garnish, which I didn't do the green onion. Alright, it says in the Instant Pot, set it to saute. Add in your onion and ground beef, but I'm not doing it in there, so I am just doing it in the regular pot. It does not say anything about draining it, but I will drain it. I learned that the last time that I had a recipe like this. Then add in the pasta, diced tomatoes, corn, green chilies, taco seasoning, and water. Alright, this is the ground beef that was browned with the onion. I have added everything in. Once it comes up to a boil, I will put a lid on it and cook it for what the box of pasta says time-wise. And then we're going to cut that on. Alright, taco pasta. It definitely needs salt.
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, everybody agrees.
That's really good if you add salt to it.
Awesome. Alrighty guys, for Friday, October 18th, the taco pasta was $7.27. We had enough for 2 meals, so it came out to be $3.64. The fried okra, $3.01. I divided the bag into 2 because it was a good size bag. Came out to be $1.51. The squash was $2.99 divided by 2 because it was a good size bag. Came out to be $1.90. Now this is including like the squash. It had squash, onion, salt, and pepper, so it's including all that, not just the squash. So the total for the dinner came out to be $7.05. Alright, the taco pasta I also wanted to add. It turned out a lot better once I added more taco seasoning and some salt. Before that it was kind of just blah. But once we added that, it turned out really good. And I'm sorry for my voice. I just woke up first thing in the morning and haven't had my coffee yet. But I wanted to get this done. So Saturday, October the 19th, we're having pizza. I'm not going to record it because it's pizza. It's just the Walmart pizza that we just put in the oven. So I had supreme pizza, which it was enough for 2 meals. So it came out to $1.39. Pepperoni pizza for the guys. That was $2.98 a pizza, so it came out to $5.96. But they only ate half of it, so each one has another meal for today. So that was $2.98 once you divided the $5.96 in half, plus the $1.39 from my supreme pizza. Dinner came out to be $4.37. It's a lot cheaper than going out to eat. Alright guys, Sunday, October 20th is gonna be leftover night. It was a Thai chicken night, but I did not do my grocery order yesterday. I had to do it today, which is Sunday. So it's kind of hard to cook something in the slow cooker if you don't pick it up until 12. So that's why we're doing leftover night tonight. Tomorrow night will be Thai chicken. Promise, cross my heart. Hi you guys, it is What's for Dinner. Tonight we're having bacon, beer, and cheese sloppy joes, along with black-eyed peas and macaroni and cheese. For the bacon, beer, and cheese sloppy joes, it calls for 1.5 pounds of ground beef, 8 slices of bacon chopped, half of a yellow onion chopped, half a cup ketchup, 1/4 cup tomato paste, 1 tablespoon Worcestershire sauce, 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard, 1 cup of beer. They used Guinness, half a cup of beef broth, 2 cups sharp cheddar cubed, and 6 buns. In a large skillet, you cook the bacon on medium-high heat for 2 to 3 minutes or until crispy but still bendable. You remove the bacon from the pan and drain all but 2 tablespoons of the fat. You add the onions and cook for 4 to 5 minutes or until softened. Add in your ground beef, lower the heat to medium, and cook well, breaking it apart but leaving some chunks about the size of a raspberry or small grape. Don't crush the heck out of it. The large crumbles will help give the sandwich stability. Cook until well browned, then add in the ketchup, tomato paste, Worcestershire sauce, Dijon mustard, beer, and beef broth. Stir well, continue cooking until the sauce starts to evaporate and the mixture becomes sloppy. Alright, sorry I had to pause. These onions were making me cry and I couldn't read. Goodness. The consistency you're looking for is reduced enough that a spoonful could be placed on top of each other with the bottom spoonful not spreading more than half an inch or so. Add in the chunks of cheddar and cooked bacon crumbles a minute before serving and stir just slightly to melt them into little puddles. Toast the buns and spread over the mixture and top with additional bacon if desired. So, I already have my onion that's chopped. My bacon is over here. I haven't started cooking it yet. Alright, I have the bacon in here cooking. Nice and toasted. Just macaroni and cheese. Taking the bacon out and putting it on a plate that has a paper towel so we can drain. Take some of this piece out, like it said. And that looks like that's alright. We will add the onion. I love that sound. And this has to cook for 4 to 5 minutes. Alright, the onion is done. So now we're going to add in the ground beef. And we're going to let that cook through. Now the recipe does not say to drain this, but I don't get the best hamburger because it's cheaper, so I will drain it. That way some of the grease comes out too. Alright, so hamburger is cooked and drained. So let's see. Now you have to add the ketchup, tomato paste, Worcestershire sauce, Dijon mustard, beer, and beef broth. So for a quarter of a cup of tomato paste, it's 2 ounces, so I'm just going to guess. We'll just call that. This is the Dijon mustard, the ketchup, and the Worcestershire sauce. And this is half a cup of the beef broth. If you didn't watch my grocery haul, I got Guinness. That's what they said to use. Stir it around. Alrighty, so this has got to cook for a little bit till it starts getting the sloppy consistency on it. So while we're waiting for this, I'm going to go get the cheese and chunk that up. Alright, this is cooking, so I'm gonna do the macaroni and cheese because my water is boiling for it. But this is why I drained it. This is a large bowl. Let's see if I can use my hand, and it's halfway full with all the grease. So that way you can keep it out of my food. All right, Shane's gonna try the sloppy joes. Oh, it's messy.
It's good.
Good?
Yep.
Awesome. Yay. How many thumbs up? One?
One.
Just one? Aw, yeah. Okay. Oh well. Maybe we can tweak it some next time we make it. Alright. The total for dinner last night came out to be $10.61. I don't know. I'm just running so behind on everything this week, it seems like. So I'll just do the first one and show you how I figured it out. The ground beef was $19.82. There were 10 pounds, so I divided 10 into 19.82, which came out to be $1.98. I used 2 pounds, so that was $3.96. So what I did, I came down here, added all those together, came out to be $10.20 divided by 2 because I have enough for 2 meals. So that came out to be $5.10. That's the buns. So it was a total of $9.08. The black eyed peas were $1.48. Came out to be $3.62, counting the onion and the bacon. There's enough for 3 different meals, so $1.21. Macaroni and cheese came out to be, it was 63 cents, but there's enough for 2 meals, so 32 cents. Then I just added everything up. So it was $10.61 for the entire meal last night. That's a score. Yay. I try to keep it under $10. So I was 61 cents over, but that's not too bad considering that I've done a couple of meals that were pretty cheap. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a great day today. Today is Tuesday, October 22nd, and it's a what's for dinner. I already have my chicken in the slow cooker part. That way you guys didn't have to listen to me wash my hands. Today I am doing a Thai chicken. This recipe actually comes from Jan from New York City Saves Money. If you don't subscribe to her, go check her out. I'm going to attempt to put her link in my description, and that way you can go check her out. She's really awesome. She has some amazing tips for saving money. So this recipe calls for 2.5 pounds of chicken pieces, which I have in here. 1 cup of salsa, 1/4 cup of peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. My soy went disappearing, it's way over there. 1 teaspoon of minced ginger, hot cooked rice, which I don't have yet, 1/2 cup of chopped peanuts, and then 2 tablespoons of cilantro, which I don't have that out yet either. But the recipe says combine chicken, salsa, peanut butter, lime, soy, and ginger in your slow cooker. Cover and cook for 8 to 9 hours on low, or 3 to 4 hours on high. I'm going to do it on low because it's only 8:30 in the morning here. Serve over rice if desired. Garnish with peanuts and cilantro, and it makes 6 servings. So I already have my salsa in the measuring cup. We're just going to pour that over. Get all that yummy goodness out of there. And the rest of this week, well, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it is all slow cooker meals. All right. There is the salsa, 1/4 cup of peanut butter. Two tablespoons of lime juice. One tablespoon of soy sauce. Have all my stuff ready, apparently. It helps to use the one that's already open. This is 1 teaspoon of the ginger. Combine chicken, salsa, peanut butter, lime, soy, and ginger. Cover and cook for 8 to 9 hours on low. Alright, well that seems like that is it. I'll put it over here. And I'm telling you, those liners, they're amazing. Low for 9 hours, and there we go. Alright, this is still kind of what's for dinner. This is the cilantro that I bought, and what I do to get it off the stem, I take my strainer, put the stem through, and then I just pull. It saves so much time instead of having to use your hands to pull all of it off. Sometimes the holes are too small, so you gotta really shove it and pull. Sometimes it just doesn't work. No, this one's just like, not gonna do it. Once I get it all done like this, I will chop it all up, and then I will put it in the ice cube trays and fill the ice cube trays with water and put it in the freezer. That way next time I need it, all I have to do is take an ice cube tray out, and there it is. I just thought this would be helpful. Because doing all of this by hand would take forever. This is so much quicker. I just wanted to give you guys a hint. All right, let's see how this Thai chicken turned out. You can try the chicken or the rice.
The chicken's really good and the rice is really good, but it needs salt, but they can just add that.
Awesome. What you think? Yes, no?
It's interesting. It tastes like peanut butter.
Ah, I like it. I'm the only one that put cilantro on mine, so I thought it was really good. Thank you, Jan. Now, all right, guys. For the Thai chicken and the peas that we had for dinner last night, that's on my math. You could tell I messed up right there. Oops. The chicken part came out to be $3.45. I did that by getting a 10-pound bag of chicken, which was $5.98, and I ended up getting 3 meals out of it, which is 3 chicken quarters per bag. So it came out to $1.99 for the chicken, and I just did that all the way down. So that was $3.45. The peas, $84. The butter. So those came out to 79 cents. And $4.24, which I should have divided that by 2 because I ended up, I have enough to get 2 meals out of it. So it should have been 40 cents. Yep. Let's do this real quick. So it was $3.84. $3.84 was the total, and which it was a little bit less than that because I had enough for myself for lunch because I can't eat a whole chicken quarter. I can just eat the legs, so I have enough for lunch today just for me. Nobody else had leftovers. One thing that I did see with this, if you like a little bit of kick to your food, add a little bit of like red pepper flakes and some salt, and it makes a giant difference. Because Jim was like, I could taste a whole bunch of peanut butter once we did that. Then it made the peanut butter taste go down, and it turned out awesome. I mean, it would turn out really, really good. So I just wanted to give that hint so other people would know if they tried this recipe. Hi everyone, it's What's for Dinner. Tonight we're having Crockpot sausage and cheese tortellini. This recipe calls for 1 pound of Italian sausage, but I'm doing 2 because I'm going to double it because we'll probably have this Friday night also. 32 ounces of chicken broth, 20 ounces of 3 cheese tortellini, 8 ounces of cream cheese, and 1 to 2 cans of diced tomatoes, and it says do not drain. The instructions: set cream cheese out and brown Italian sausage on stove. Add the sausage, tortellini, tomatoes, and chicken broth to the crock pot. Add the cream cheese in chunks. Stir all to make sure everything is evenly distributed and liquids are covering the tortellini. Cook on low for 3.5 to 4 hours. Let's see, I lost my place. Stir again an hour and a half through cooking, then again after 3 hours. For the last 30 minutes of cooking time, leave uncovered to thicken sauce. And enjoy. Alright, so I bought this handy dandy thing. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. It is actually sunny out today. Thank goodness. I live in North Carolina and it's been rainy and dreary and just I want to sleep all day. gonna sit here and do this till it is brown. And then I will come back to you guys. All right, I have the meat browned up. Let's pour that in there. Tortellini. I only opened 2 cans of the tomato sauce for now. If I need more, I'll add more. Sorry. This is chicken broth because I make my own. I don't buy it from the store. And it's still just a little bit frozen, but it should be okay in the slow cooker. Oh yeah. Am I doing this right? That's sausage, tortellini, tomatoes, and chicken broth. And the cream cheese in chunks. Stir to make sure. Oh yeah, there's no way I could have fit 2 more cans of the tomatoes. But like I said, I did double this. Because this weekend, I have a pretty busy weekend. So we were having this tonight. We were having taco soup tomorrow, which I'm doubling everything in the taco soup except for the hamburger because it already calls for 2 pounds of that. But everything else I'm doubling. So hopefully I have enough of that for Sunday. Because Saturday we're going out to eat because it's Shane's birthday. He turns 14. Let's see. Then we just have to cook it for 3.5 to 4 hours. It is 1 o'clock. So I'm just going to put it on for 4 hours. And liners are everything to me. 4 hours and start. All right, I don't know if we're going to have anything else to go with this. I haven't figured out yet. I do have leftover mac and cheese, but I'm not sure that would be good with this. I do have some leftover peas. That might be okay. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And if I probably won't make anything else to go with it. All right, let's see how this turned out.
It turned out really good.
Awesome. I did add spinach. I had some in the freezer. And Jim added shaky cheese on his no face. Yummy?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yay, so it's a win. Hi you guys, it's what's for dinner. Today is taco soup. I am not going to have Shane taste test it because we've had this multiple times and it's always a whole bunch of thumbs ups. So it calls for 2 pounds of ground beef, which I have in here. It calls for 1 onion. We like onion, so I have 2 that are diced. While I'm waiting for this to heat up, I will show you what I do. This goes into the freezer. It has celery and carrots and my onion peels. That one's full. start with this one. Once I get enough chicken bones, what I do is I put them into the slow cooker, and then I take these and I dump these into the slow cooker with the chicken bones. This is how I do my chicken broth. It makes it easy. Chicken bones are cheap because you eat the chicken and then technically they're kind of free. And chicken broth is expensive compared to making it on your own. Alright, we are starting to heat up. It says to brown it, and if needed you can drain it, which I will. I will drain it. And whenever I drain my ground beef, I had to rinse my veggies out, but I put a bowl underneath to catch the grease, and then I have a container that I put the grease into. That way it doesn't get down into the septic tank. It's not good for your septic. We're out in the country, so we have a septic tank out here. Alright, now the ground beef has been browned. I forgot my liner. Now the recipe that I use, it is a stovetop recipe, but I like it in the slow cooker. So you could do it either way. Alright. Ground beef. And I did drain it. Don't remember if I said that or not. Then it calls for 1 can of tomato puree. I didn't have it, so I'm just going to use a can of diced tomatoes. One can of tomato sauce. 1 cup of water. Calls for 1 can of pinto beans. And those you have to drain and rinse. I didn't have them. I just had the light kidney beans, so that's what I used, and I did drain them and rinse. Then it calls for 1 can of corn, drained. I've already drained it, and it's all in this bowl. We like the corn in here because it gives it a little bit of a crunch, so we use 2 cans instead of just 1. And then 1 package of taco seasoning mix. 1 package of taco seasoning mix is actually 2 tablespoons. And I have this ginormous, because it's cheaper to buy it this way. So then you put 1, 2. And later on you can add more if you would like. Usually I have to because I use the 2 cans of corn. And it's kind of thick. And just keep a watch on it because you might need to add more water. But we are having this, let's see, tonight is Thursday. Saturday we're going out to eat, and then we will have this Sunday again. Because this coming up week is eat out of the freezer week, and the week after is probably eat out of the freezer week also. I have a freezer full of leftover food because I don't throw my food away. I put it into jars and Ziploc bags and I save it. Matter of fact, I can go show you guys. This is the freezer. All of this, except for that's spinach. But all of this is nothing but leftovers. That's just my veggie drawer. I keep my spices in here. And then my other freezer And keep a whole bunch of bottled water in case if our power goes out. But I still... There's a whole bunch of leftovers in here also. There's the sloppy joes from the other night. There's some bananas for whenever I make banana bread. There's the carrots. That's the black-eyed peas. That's chicken and pastry. That's the hot dog chili. There's regular peas, broccoli, more black-eyed peas. I save all my spaghetti jars. Well, all my jars. And I put leftovers in there. There's some French vanilla creamer. And then there's more stuff up here too. Then I also have another freezer, but that one doesn't have leftovers in it. It's just regular. It's just for regular food. Alright, you guys, for dinner last night, we had taco soup. It called for 2 pounds of ground beef, some onion, tomato sauce, diced tomatoes, pinto beans, 2 cans of corn. Well, it called for 1 can, but I like the extra corn. Taco seasoning, sour cream, and cheese. And the sour cream and cheese were optional. And that's how it came out. Came out to be exactly $10. There's enough for 2 meals. So $5 per meal.